you guys. Good Sunday morning to you. I'm going to go over a little routine that I do. I add a little bit of Qigong and Tai Chi into my daily practice. Whether it's out taking the dog for a walk and I just stop and take a few Qi showers and just get into a little bit of Tai Chi or Qigong there. Or I add it into my yoga practice to add a little bit of flow into my yoga practice. And Qigong and Tai Chi are both practices of moving meditations. And they're great for people who have that kind of busy mind who can't really sit still on that mat and get super still and quiet and focus. So they're great to, if you're at the gross level and you're just starting out on this mindfulness practice or this meditation practice and you're wondering what can you do, it's a great it's a great entry point practice for you. And they're delicious, and it helps your body move, keeps your joints and your shoulders and your spine, your hips and knees, all of your joints supple. It gives you a beautiful flow and range of motion. It helps you to really get a little bit of exercise and movement in the body to help with the lymphatic system and that cleansing system, which we should do every day in a very mindful way. So it's a beautiful complementary practice to any workout program, because if you're not working out consciously or you're not connecting to that kinesthetic awareness, you're missing out on a lot of what you're working out. I know a lot of people just go to the gym and pump iron and do, I'm going to do 20 minutes on the treadmill and I'm going to do X number of this and X number of this. And what we're doing is bypassing that mind-body connection. And so that's what's so beautiful about Qigong and Tai Chi. It's just so slow and rhythmic and gentle and beautiful on the body. But it doesn't mean that you're not getting a great workout. It doesn't mean that you're not tapping into those powers and capacities to release the fat store, because you're getting out of fight and flight. So many amazing benefits to that slow, beautiful, subtle movement. And it's going to teach you how to get a little bit more mindful. So this week in your mindfulness practice, tomorrow that I'm going to post on the video, is about getting into your body, making that mind-body connection, because that mind-body connection is paramount to being mindful throughout the day. If you're not connected, you're not going to be present. It's like the foundation to be present, is making that mind-body connection. So that's what we'll talk about tomorrow on Mindfulness Mondays. All right, you guys, so when you're ready, settle in anywhere you're comfortable. And kick anybody out of the room that's going to make you feel self-conscious or weird or whatever. Or just tell them you're going to close your eyes and do your own silly thing. And find a space. Create a space for yourself. Hold that space for yourself to feel comfortable to just play. We're just playing here. So I like to start with just kind of dropping into my body. So when you're ready, put the feet maybe a little bit wider than hip width apart and just give a little sway or shuffle. Open up the toes and the soles of the feet. Settle in. And so I want you to think about, as you work through the practice of Qigong, which is what we're going to be doing mostly today, the practice of Qigong and Tai Chi, both of them are premised on the concept of effortless effort. We don't have to kill ourselves to work out, you guys. It's not no pain, no gain. That's just BS. That's like 80s thinking. We gotta get beyond that. So effortless effort. I want you to start feeling that in your body. Start to sway. Maybe your sway is forward and back, or maybe your sway is side to side. If it feels good to put the hands on the belly, your Hara center or your lower Dantian in Qigong, your Dantian center, you have a lower and a mid and an upper Dantian, just like in yoga they have chakras. So set your hands one on top of the other there, or just let them flop to the sides, whatever feels good for you. And then when you're ready, close the eyes and just take a few ahs or ha's as you exhale through the mouth. Settle in. Close the eyes. Maybe shake the eyebrows up and down a few times. And just reset the cadence of your breath. Come into your natural breath, your bear breath, and your natural sway, your bear sway. So as we move through our life and we get stressed out, we produce those stress hormones, we get worried, we get a bill that comes in, all those things imprint on us. We know, that person bothered me, all that stuff. All that stuff imprints in our body. And what they're finding is, to be able to release that or come into a state where that doesn't bother you, you're equanimous, you need to really reconnect to your natural rhythm, your own body's rhythm at the visceral level. And that's what Qigong is beautiful to do. Practice of Qigong and yoga Tai Chi. So think about just connecting to your own rhythm, your own sway here. And when you're ready, let the hands just dangle at the sides of the hips, and you're just hanging out in that sway. And again, maybe your sway's in a circular motion, or it's forward and back, doesn't really matter. Until you feel that body start to go, just letting go. Soft hips, soft knees, relax the neck, relax the shoulder. I want you to just tell your body from tip to tail, from head to toe, just relax, just relax. And then when you're ready to settle into the feet, coming into your Tadasana feet, if you know what that is, so you're gonna kind of open up the soles of the feet, press down through the 4 points, so the 4 corners of the feet. We're going to take a little chi shower here, so you're sinking down in the hips and knees. Inhale up and around. And as you exhale, the hands come palms down through center. Sinking down, inhale up. And exhale, the hands come down through center. And just take a nice, delicious chi shower. So as you inhale, you gather that energy. You connect to the energy of the earth. And then, of course, we fill our cup up with energy, those around us, loved ones at the heart center, right? This is a great energy center, so we're going to fill it up there. And then above us, you know, open yourself up to the sky above you, the sun, the fresh air, nature. Just take a few breaths there. And as you inhale, you're filling your cup up. You're allowing yourself to just let go. And then as you exhale, just let that stillness, that joy, that peace, that relaxation inside just settle into every nook and cranny. Just sip it in. And don't worry about what it looks like. This is just about what it feels like. What I love about the practices of Qigong and Tai Chi is the concept of effortless effort. Getting out of our own way. Letting the action come through us naturally, organically, that beautiful, effortless effort. And then when you're ready, we're going to start to come into a water element. So we're going to start to bring the hands together like this as they come down. And then inhale up. And then we're going to go just the opposite. So as you inhale, you're going to bring the backs of the hands up. And my hips kind of come forward here. Maybe I open up the chest and then my hips go back. And I swoop the hands around. Backs of the palms together. And then swirl the wrists back. Inhale up. And this water element is a beautiful, kind of a unique element that we don't normally do. I mean, we don't walk around with our hands back to back like that. So it helps to get us into a little bit of flow and just relax the shoulders. Remember, this is effortless effort. Inhale up and exhale back. When you're ready, going to take a great big inhale up and exhale, just let the hands drop down. Take a breath or two here, just relaxing the hands down, the hips and the knees are soft, maybe shake them out. If you want to pick up the feet, give them a little shake out. And we're going to come into a little bit of spinal cord breathing here, because we should wring out our spine every single day. You guys think about all the nutrients that run up and down the spinal column. And why would you not wring out your spine and help keep it soft and supple every day just a little bit? So you're going to bring the elbows in. Maybe the hands come out a little bit if that feels good. Or just bring the hands together. You're going to sink down and just give a nice little round in the shoulders. And then when you're ready to come up, you push down into the feet. Press against the earth and lift up. And you're going to squeeze those shoulder blades together. Exhale, come down. Drop the chin, let the back soften, the neck soften, and just round down, sink down, and inhale up to center. And it's this great big inhale. Ah, damn it, it feels great to be alive, right? This body, this little instrument I get to run around in this lifetime, but oftentimes we end up berating or saying it's not good enough. No, just close your eyes and enjoy that sensation. Maybe you start to feel the shoulders open, the back, the neck. And when you're ready, maybe take a spinal twist to the side. So we start to wring out that spine. And again, you're pressing down against the earth to come up to support yourself, to make that earth to core connection. We meet the earth when we're practicing yoga or Qigong with something: feet, hands, the butt, the legs, the back of the thighs, the belly, whatever it is that's touching the earth. We don't want to just collapse into the earth. We want to meet it and say, hello, thanks for supporting me. A little beautiful spinning globe. And as we do that, it helps to align the body, to zip into the midline, to use those little muscles that we don't normally use, so that we can get the maximum benefit of our body. It's a Ferrari, you guys. This little body, this unique thing. So just as you're moving side to side, show some gratitude and just say, thank you, body, for keeping me upright, for letting me do all the things, run and jump and play and do all the things I love to do. And when you're ready, you're going to come to the center, and it's just a little pump. Inhale up, and it's just like, let go. Or you can do a big one if you had a really stressful week. Sink into the hips and knees, and it's up. Yeah, that's great. And you're just letting go. The shoulders, the head, the neck, or it's a pump. Whatever floats your boat. Just letting go of anything that doesn't serve you. You're letting go of that conversation you had with your sister that you're still hanging on to, or you're letting go with that thing that you thought you didn't do to the best of your ability, and you thought, I should have been better than that. You let it go. And you're letting go of that, oh, I got pissed off when I was driving the other day. I was such a little ego tripper. You're letting it go. Whatever's holding you back or getting in your way upstairs in your brain, in that crazy little Maya mind of yours, just let it go. It doesn't even matter. And when you're ready, inhale, come up. And then we're going to stretch side to side. Get into those sides. Open up, open up. Side to side, reach and stretch, and even kind of give the wrists and fingers a little roll. And then we're going to come down and do what they call a clearing. So the palms come down, and it's this slow, just delicious release. Relax, effortless effort. Take a few exhales. I love this one. And then we're going to end with one of my favorite Qigong movements. It's called cloud hands. So you're going to come into a little Wuji posture, as if you're holding a big ball in front of you. Relax shoulders. Remember, this is effortless effort. Effortless effort. Just relax like a rag doll in the fingertips and the wrists. When you're ready, sink into the hips and the knees. And you're just going to turn the torso to your right, and you're going to pick up that left hand. So as you inhale, pick up the left hand, palm to you. And then come back to center, and then turn to your left, and then you're going to pick up the right hand and drop the left hand down and turn to center. So you kind of feel a little bit robotic at first. It's like, yes. And then I want you to add a little bit of flow to it. So you're just turning to the side, picking up the front hand, turning to the other side, picking up the front hand, and then relax the wrists. Relax the fingertips, the palms and the hands. And then when you're ready, if it feels good, close your eyes. So what we love, you've seen Qigong or Tai Chi, the movie, that beautiful, slow, sensual, meditative component. That's what we love about it. It just looks so peaceful, so zen, so sensual, so soft, so yin, so beautiful. Just come into that grace, that effortless effort. So the hands are soft. And in the practice of Qigong, there's this concept of the space in between. So if I held up all 5 of my hands, you don't need to open your eyes here, just keep going if your eyes are closed. But if I held up all 5 of my hands, and I said how many, or my hand, yeah, I'd say how many fingertips am I holding up, and you'd say 5. But really, if my hands are separated, they would actually consider that to be 9, because it's the spaces in between. So as you're doing this, especially if you're outside somewhere, start to feel the spaces in between. The wind wafting through the middle of the fingertips, the inner sides of the fingertips, maybe around the arms. Just feeling the spaces in between, those forgotten spaces in between. that just because they're not solid, we don't think, we don't really pay much mind to them. We don't pay much attention to them. But think about when we communicate with people, how much that's about the spaces in between. 80% of our communication is about what we can't see, but what we feel. Our instincts, our intuition. Same thing with Qigong. And now if you want to get really playful with those cloud hands, you kind of move around, sway with the shoulders. There's no right or wrong, you guys. This is you connecting, reconnecting to your organic, natural rhythm. And you're just going to sway a few more times side to side. When you're ready on the inhale, come back to center. Draw the feet together. We're going to take an exhale as we go down. Sink into the hips and the knees, and again, press against the earth. It's always there for us. Use it. Swoop around, and you're going to go out, press out. Come down, up through center, and we're going to press out, palms out, out. And then on an inhale, gather back in. It's this big, and exhale down. And let's do that one more time. As you inhale, fill your cup up from the bottom to the top. And press out. Fill your cup up. Draw into that heart center and down. And let's take this one all the way up to the sky. As you inhale, come up, and you're going to flip the palms up about face level and reach. As you exhale, come back down and flip the palms down. As if you're holding a big ball. And one more time, inhale, flip the palms up. And exhale, come back down. And we're just going to end with one palm on the lower dantian, one palm on the middle dantian, or your heart center, or your belly, or heart center, second chakra, heart center, whatever you call it, doesn't matter. And just come back to that sway we started in. It's just a little subtle sway side to side. And just relax. And recognize in this moment, as you let go of all the to-do lists, let go of all the things you have not done, they don't matter right now. All the things you did do, all the things you didn't do, you're perfect as you are right here. Don't you feel that? Just close your eyes and just relax, feel that peace and stillness. You are perfect and whole in this moment. And right now you don't really need anything, do you? No. Just allow yourself to be in that effortless effort, that flow. Maybe you even start to let the head sway side to side with the body, initiating the movement at the hips, and then just repeating to yourself a little bit of metta. Today may I feel love. Today may I feel peace. Today may I feel joy. And then feel free to hang out here as long as you'd like. Thank you for joining me today, you guys. Namaste.